To enter this month's gift card giveaway, all you have to do is like the video, comment something down below, and also subscribe to the channel. But good luck, guys, and enjoy the video.
Not there yet, but I got my whole damn crew hot. Put Spikey and Ike and DR.
So with World War II being the new Call of Duty, there's a lot of things going around if World War II is even a good Call of Duty to buy, or if it's like good, bad. There's been a lot of YouTubers saying how bad the game is, a lot of YouTube saying how fun the game is, and basically I'm here just breaking it down to you guys about what I think about Call of Duty World War II, because I've been playing COD for about 10 years now. I've played every single Call of Duty they've ever made, so I think I know kind of what I'm talking about. But if you guys are brand new to this channel, guys, make sure to drop your like. And right before we jump into this video, guys, don't forget, shout out Runner goes to video gaming, guys. I have keywords in every single one of my videos. If you guys do want a keyword, all you guys have to do is watch the entire video. I'll put a keyword in every single one of my videos. But guys, this is going to be a long video. I have a lot of stuff to talk about. I have a lot of stuff written down in front of me, but I hope you guys enjoy what I'm talking about and watch the entire video before you guys even start leaving comments, what you guys don't even know what you guys are talking about. But please, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the video, guys. Let's get into the topic. So World War II, guys, basically is, I believe, the 11th. It might be the 12th COD now. I'm not sure. I think it's about the 11th or 12th, maybe. But there's been Call of Duty before that. But right now, I'm here to talk to you guys about just a lot of stuff that they need to fix, or just basically my opinion in this game. So basically, I'm going to go to the most important stuff to the least important stuff in the game. So the most important thing right now everyone's talking about is SBMM. If you guys do not know what SBMM, it is stand for skill-based matchmaking. It's basically where you play the same exact people at your skill level. So as us YouTubers, as us content creators, we can't drop good streaks if we're playing against people that have a 2 KD. It's just, that's how it works in COD. You'll get kids that will comment saying you're just not good enough. It doesn't matter if you're good enough. The only reason to drop big streaks is when you're playing against people that suck. That's basically what it is. You can't be dropping nuclears, Moabs, nukes against people that have 2.5 KDs. Because obviously they know how to play the game. They have 2.5 KDs. So SBMM, I'm not sure if it is in the game or not. I have never really faced anyone that has been a higher prestige. I know K3, like Sway XBL, a lot of them are facing people that are like 9th prestige, 8th prestige, like 2nd, 3rd prestige. But once again, prestige does not mean you are good at the game. You could play the game a lot. So SBMM, I'm not sure if it is in the game. I haven't really came across it, but that's the number one thing I want to talk about. The second thing I really want to talk about is basically the entire headquarters and basically the hit detection. So the headquarters is something new, I understand that, but at the same time, I feel like the headquarters basically screws up my hit detection. That might just be me, but I feel like sometimes my hit detection is completely off. I don't get any hit detections on it. My aim assist is completely off. In other games, it's point on. So I don't know if what's going on with it, if it's just headquarters. So hit detection, I'm not sure. Basically, another thing I really want to talk about too is the entire disconnecting from service thing, where you're playing a game, the game ends, you can't see your XP, the game goes black, and then you get kicked and get disconnected. Guys, I don't know how long you guys have been making Call of Duty for, but how can you screw that up? That's the easiest thing. That's all you have to do to make a COD, is make sure the game is running really flow, make sure nothing like this happens so people don't get mad. It's just, I don't know how they've been working on COD for 3 years and they have problems with the internet of people getting disconnected. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what they're doing with it, but that's just something I want to talk about too. So is this the worst Call of Duty they have ever made? No, I don't think so. I don't believe so. This game has a lot of potential, I think, to be good just because it is a boots on ground. A lot of people wanted boots on ground, but now people got the boots on ground. People hate it. So for me, this is not the worst Call of Duty. I think AW and IW might have been worse, but whatever I think is a bad Call of Duty, you might think is good. Best example, Ghost. I thought Ghost was a really good and fun game. A lot of people hated Ghost. So you might like Black Ops 3. You might like IW. If you like IW, you like IW. There's nothing wrong with liking a different video game. If people tell you you're an idiot, then I don't know what to tell them. Is this the best boots on ground? No, not even close. A lot of people might fight me on this, saying you don't know anything you're talking about. I know majority of the people are going to say that are probably 8 or 9 years old, where they've never played the old Call of Duty. But I can tell you guys right now, if you guys have played COD since COD 4, this is the worst boots on ground they have made so far, just because of the entire situation they have. Hit detection's off, SBMM, the headquarters, just the way the game flows is just not that good compared to World War, Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, MW3, BO2. Just, it's not close. It's off that radar. End of discussion. It's not the best boots on ground Call of Duty. Does not mean it's the worst Call of Duty. It's just not the best boots on ground Call of Duty we've had. This is the worst boots on ground Call of Duty we've had by far, I think, just because I've played COD I played every single COD, and by far I think this might be the worst one. The only one you can compare it to is Ghost, but at the same day, Ghost didn't have as much B crap as this. Basically, what I want to talk about too is the game mode. So, if you guys don't know, Domination is 50 points a kill, and I think it's 100 points a capture, which normally in every Call of Duty you play, it's 100 points a kill, 50 points for capturing A and C, and then it's 200 for capturing B. I don't even know if it's 200 points for capturing B. If you guys don't know, I played a game of Dom yesterday. I had 30 kills and like 10 deaths with like, I think like 3,000 or 4,000 score, and I got a total of like 6,000 XP. I'm getting 6,000 XP just playing 2 minutes of war. Where I spawn in and the game ends, I get 6,000 XP. So they really got to fix they got to fix Domination. They just got to fix this entire game mode in general. They got to make Dom 100 points, make it how it normally is, and you'd be fine. It's just, they can't be having this as 50 points a kill. It's Domination. This is what pub stompers play. They play this to drop 100 kills. I don't even think anyone has dropped 100 kills in Dom yet. And if they have dropped 100 kills, they probably got a total of 7,000 to 10,000 XP. 10,000 XP in Domination is not the best. It is good, but at the same time, you used to be able to get like 30,000, 40,000 XP in BO3. But once again, it is not a boot. It's not a jetpack. It is boots on ground. Another thing I really want to touch about is the time to kill. The time to kill in this game, I believe, is pretty decent. When you get shot by someone, the health generation needs to go back to normal. It cannot be 10 seconds. Like, I'm sorry if you guys think this is stupid or what. It basically causes people to sit in corners when it is 10 seconds to regain health. Because as soon as you get in a gunfight and you get hit, you can't push anything. You can't force anything or you're dead. So it causes people to sit in corners while you're running by and you get killed by a guy in the corner. Basically, the time to kill in the health generation really needs to switch. It needs to go back to like 3 or 4. 5 maximum, but it can't be 10 seconds. That is that's outrageous. That takes way too damn long for you to get your health back. It's ridiculous. Now, a lot of things, this might hit some people, but I think nades. The one thing I think about grenades is grenades in this game are really overpowered just because of the fact of, hear me out on this before you guys even leave any comments. The reason why I think nades are so OP is the last time we've actually seen grenades come into a Call of Duty that people use constantly, I think, honestly, to be truthful, I think it was Black Ops 2. Ghost, a lot of people did not use nades in Ghost. The big thing in Ghost was the IMS, that little fucking bounce and Betty thing you got on like a 5 kill streak where you'd plant it down and when you run by it would shoot up and explode up. That was like the grenades. But in this game, AW, no one really threw grenades because it was jetpack. You'd throw a frag grenade, you could boost out of it, do that. BO3, you'd throw a grenade, you can boost jump out of that, you could escape from it. You had jetpacks, you could slide. IW, they had a little grenades, but once again, you could jetpack out of it. So the last grenades we've actually seen constantly in a Call of Duty, I believe, was Black Ops 2 about 4 years ago. That's why nades are so OP, and everyone spawns into the grenade. In Black Ops 3, you could take off a nade and not have it. Everyone, basically to get free kills in this game, you spawn in, you look up, and you throw the grenade in the air, and you're bound to at least get a single double kill. Just because of the way that grenades bounce in this game and roll, it's ridiculous. They will basically roll like 5 feet and then go off. So nades in this game are overpowered, but at the same time, I think the reason why they're so overpowered is just because of the fact that we haven't seen grenades used in a while. Like, in a while on boots on ground, and you can't avoid a grenade on boots on ground. If a nade's near you, you're more than likely dead. You can't escape it unless you can dolphin dive in a room and not blow up. But more than likely, if a nade lands by you, it's blowing you up and you're dead. That's basically how it is. And then another thing I really want to talk about is the kill streaks. So basically, the kill streaks in this game are terrible. I don't think they're good at all. Like, the paratroopers is 1250. You have to go on a 12 gun streak to basically get the paratroopers in this game, and you get 3 kills. It's basically pointless for paratroopers. Paratroopers are good though, but at the same time, they're easy to kill because basically you know what a paratrooper looks like. They all look the same basically, and they run like complete just idiots across the map. They do jump shots and crap, but more than likely, paratroopers is like the best kill streak in the game probably, or they have a chopper gunner and stuff, but more than likely, they don't have any just hardcore good kill streaks to use in this game. The best kill streak to use is like UAV counter, and the counter doesn't even blind the minimap. It takes out a UAV, that's it. A counter should do what a counter has always done since COD 4 or World War when they had it in the game. I mean, excuse me, Modern Warfare 2 that had counter. Basically, is when you call on the counter UAV, it would blind the vision. It would blind your vision so you can't see on the minimap. That's what counters got to do. That's what is a counter for. And then people will probably leave in comments saying, well, these counters are good. What's the point of having a UAV or counter. It doesn't do anything. It just takes off a UAV. That's all it does. It takes it out. It should blind the minimap. It should do what a counter always does. Now, this is the big topic I've really been stressing about to a lot of people I play with, are the maps. This is by far Call of Duty game that had the worst maps. There is 9 maps total and maybe 3 decent maps. It's Flake Tower, London Docks, what I'm playing as now, and Point to Hawk are like the only good maps. You guys might say some other maps you guys see. Point to Hawk's easy because all you gotta do is stay on the perimeter of the map, and more than likely you'll get kills. But Point to Hawk is decent. London Docks is okay. And basically Flank Tower, if you guys want to pronounce it, is probably the best map in the entire game. But back to that, the maps are terrible. Just the reason why they're so bad is there's so many ways that you can get killed from. It causes people to sit in corners. Like, it's ridiculous. And home, go play a team deathmatch game and don't even sign in. Spectate your team. I got $20. Someone's gonna lay in the back of the spawn with a heavy with a bipod on. That's just how people play. That's how boots and ground is. You just gotta obviously find the right lobby. Last night at this recording right now, I was playing with some... Oh, I was getting pissed. These kids were not moving. They were camping. It was awful. I had to get off because I was so mad. So basically, maps were terrible. And just the flow of the game. The flow of the game is not the best in any Call of Duty. Just because of the fact of... It's not a limited sprint. Well, it kind of is when you use Airborne. But it's not like Ghost or... You can get Marathon where you could sprint constantly. The game is really slow. And it just causes the maps... and how kids play, it's not fun at some times when kids just sit in corners. I understand it is boots on ground, but at the same time, it's boring as hell when you're playing a game and people are not moving and they're sitting in corners. It really gets frustrating as hell. If you guys do not play COD, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys understand. It is really annoying when you're trying to get kill streaks and you get killed from a little Timmy sitting in the corner with a bayonet and he's just sitting there. So that's one thing. And the last and final thing, this is like the least important, is the guns. I know a lot of people are hating on the guns. Personally, I think the guns are probably the best balance I think in a COD we've had in a while, just because of the fact that when you go play BO3, besides the DLC weapons, there's only 3 guns people use in that entire game. It's Kuda, VMP, M8. That's all, and Man of War. There's like 4 guns people use in Black Ops 3. Majority, it's always M8 or VMP. That's what people use in BO3. This game, the worst submachine gun in this entire game is the WAF. And I wouldn't even consider that gun that bad. But at the same time, I don't think the WAF is good. I don't think the WAF is really that bad. But you got the Tommy gun, MP40, Grease gun, Type 100, PPSH. Those are all 4 or 5 really good submachine guns you are able to use. Now back to the assault rifles. Assault rifles, you got STG, you got the M1, you got the FG42, you got the BAR, you got those... assault rifles aren't not that bad of weapons to use. They are pretty good. So I think the weapon balance is pretty good in this game. Then obviously you got the LMGs. If anyone says LMGs suck in this game, they have never used them. Because the MG42 and the Lewis are actually pretty good. I would know this. I went for Diamond. I got Diamond on heavies. I know what guns are terrible. I know which guns are good. Just because I had to use them to get headshots. So all the heavies are pretty decent. Back to snipers. The worst thing about this entire game is the car probably has the fastest ADS out of any snipers. So please, Treyarch or Activision or Infinity War or Sledgehammer, please, if you're going to make the car zoom in faster, move up the ADS speed on the SMGs. There's no reason that I should be getting outgunned by a sniper. There's no reason why a sniper should zoom in faster than a submachine gun. It just doesn't make any sense. So snipers are really good. Once again, the worst sniper in the game is the Carabin, but they always have, in every COD, they always have a semi-auto sniper rifle to use. It's just how it is, and they always have 3 bolt actions. The Spring Lee Field, whatever it's called, the Lee Infield is good. The car is good, and the M1 is really good. Now back to the shotguns. The shotguns are by far the worst guns to use in this game, just because the 2 sawed-off and the double barrel shotguns are terrible. That toggle auction is like the brekkie, but that thing's completely garbage. And the combat one is terrible as well. It's just you have the incendiary shells where you're able to shoot fire at people. That's what gets people pissed off, is just... The shells, what happens is when you shoot the shell, it kills you and it catches on fire. That's the problem with this game, is the incendiary shell is basically just what basically is killing the game, is just those shells. But at the same time, I personally think the shotguns are terrible in this game. I think shotguns are completely awful. They did a good job on making the shotguns kind of suck, but at the same time, if I'm in a building with a shotgun, I'm the type of person where if I'm in a room with a guy with a shotgun, I should be getting killed. There's no way he should shoot me and get a hit marker. That's just how it is. It's a shotgun. If you want to use a shotgun and run around the map, okay, I understand that. But you should not be killing me like the Argus from across the map. Shotguns are meant for rooms. So when you go into a room and you shoot me in a room, I should be dead. I should not be escaping the shotgun bullets. It's just you do in this game, which is kind of weird in my opinion. But at the same time, it's my opinion and just what I think about the game. I have about 5 days played in this game. I'm about 6 or 7 prestige. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. I played the game a decent amount, basically. So this is all I want to talk to you guys about. If I had to rate World War II on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 6 or 7. But at the same time, I do enjoy playing the game a lot. I'm not over here bashing World War II. They made a product. I'm giving them my honest opinion just so they can make the Call of Duty game a lot better next year. So if you guys are curious on that, if you guys want to buy World War II, I would get it just because of the fact of it is a Call of Duty. So CODs are always fun to play no matter how shit they are, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's not that bad of a Call of Duty. It's just, I'm just honestly giving my honest opinion because I have seen a lot of people just asking in my streams, me going into Swag XBL streams or just any other streams. People are asking, is the game worth it, Jax, for Christmas? I suggest if you're able to get World War II, I would get it because they have this game mode called War, which is a really fun game mode to play. Doesn't count towards your KD or anything. So you are able to play War and actually have fun. So that's basically my thoughts on World War II. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. If you guys did stay to the end of the video, go ahead and put hashtag COD World War II or COD WW2. Just so I know you guys stayed the entire video and you guys might get something out of return. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know too in the comment section down below what you guys think of World War II so far. Do you guys like it? Do you guys dislike it? But I hope you guys enjoyed this little commentary. I know it was a really long commentary. I've never done a video close to like 10, 17 minutes long. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. But I'm teasing guys. I'm signing out.
I ain't even worried. I ain't in a hurry. I know success is coming. So don't think I'm rushing. Boy, you better have a lot of patience, yeah, 'cause you